Okay guys, we have made it to Caw Point Park. So just for some background information about Caw Point Park, Lewis and Clark arrived here on June 26th, 1804, so almost 220 years ago exactly. William Clark wrote that the current of the Missouri River was very tough, and it made their journey very difficult to get through that river. About 46 men, an African-American York, 10 temporary rivermen, 4 horses, and Lewis's Newfoundland dog, which I thought was kind of cool. They were all on this expedition, so a lot of people were here. So a couple of fun facts I found about their experience here. Clark wrote that he had seen a bunch of parakeets, and that he said they were very colorful, but if you go here, there aren't any colorful birds. The best thing you're going to see is a robin, potentially a turtle, and maybe a dead fish, but still very cool. They also saw their first buffalo here. Obviously, there aren't any buffaloes here anymore, but they tried to kill it, but they didn't really know what it was. They just knew that it wasn't a human, and it took 6 more weeks until they figured out how to kill a buffalo, and they succeeded 6 weeks later, but not here. So a cool thing about this park is that it is the exact spot where the Kansas and Missouri rivers conjoin. So over there is the Kansas River, and over here is the Missouri River. So right here is the exact spot that the two rivers meet, and you can kind of see that the current of the two kind of like stop right here and then go that way. And yeah, this is kind of like the border of Kansas and Missouri. So a tip for going to this park, I would say go afternoon or maybe like 11 o'clock around, so that there's not too much people and that it's more likely to have good weather. If it's windy, it might be kind of chilly, so you might want to bring not layers, but like maybe hats, because it is pretty windy right now, but not too bad. But I'd say it's perfect to go, and it's about 60 degrees. Right now it's nice and sunny. Well, it's partly cloudy, and it's really nice right now, so right now it's the perfect time to go. Also, it can be kind of muddy, so if it had just rained, then I would suggest not coming. But today is a nice and dry day, so you can see that there's all this dry land down here. A cool story I found about an event that took place here on their expedition was just after midnight on June 28th, John Collins was on guard duty. He tapped a community whiskey barrel and thought, just one more sip wouldn't hurt, just one more, another, and finally he was drunk. Collins was later sentenced to 100 lashes. Probably didn't feel so good, John Collins. So, like you already saw in this video, over here is some cement blocks that have the names of people on the Lewis and Clark expedition. At the front, there's Lewis and Clark, and some interesting things. They include Lewis's dog and like slaves and all the people that were on it with them. And then over here, as you walk up these stones, you see a bunch of plates with the names of the Indian tribes on them. And that concludes our visit to Kaw Point Park. Lots of cool things about it. One of the downsides to it is how bad the river smells, maybe especially at this time. It's February 19th, I believe. But yeah, the river does smell really bad, so don't bring like nose plugs or anything. It's not that severe, but it does smell kind of bad. But it is a cool park, lots of cool views, and it's definitely a place you should check out if you ever visit Kansas City.